Okay, good evening, Facebook. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to 2021. A different title, different year, different number, but it starts just the same. We're all in tears, but hopefully, at the end of this year, we might be out of tears, or at least know how tears work by then. So, hello, along everybody. We've got some people in the staying in. We've got some people hopefully on YouTube. Facebook. So people just joining us on Facebook now. Hello, people on Facebook. Thanks for joining us. We've got people logging in onto the quiz, which is always good. Got people onto YouTube. Hello, how are you? People staying in Facebook, YouTube. Everybody quiet one at home, and you weren't any of those. So here we are, 2021. When I was a child, this always seemed like this was going to be a massive year. If I got to 2021, I was going to be really impressive because I always thought I wouldn't make it past 2010, let alone to 2021. But here we are. We no longer have the floating cars, the self-replicating food, but we have lots of toys over. Just join us in the staying in. We'll let them in. But as you know, ladies and gents, boys and girls, we are in Tier 4 in Essex. And as per usual with Big Jim's Pub Quiz, we like to give you some online quiz support through these harsh times. This is what we've got sorted so far. This will all be up online onto Big Jim's Big Jim's Pub Quiz Facebook page later today. So feel free this evening to check it out. What we'll be doing is we'll be moving to the trivia themed Thursdays. They made a triumph for returning the last lockdown. They will be back this year. The triumph trivia themed Thursdays will be back. They'll be running from the moment, and they'll be running off of the Big Jim Championship League page just to keep the quizzes separate from this one. All details will be on Big Jim's Pub Quiz Facebook page. All the details will be there as well for you. If, however, and then on a Sunday night, we'll be running the Virtual 50 live again from the staying in here on Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom in the staying in bar. They're all down there waving and eating the last of their Christmas nibbles in the staying in bar this evening. So at the moment we haven't got anything sorted with the pubs. We've seen they're all taking stock of where they are and what they want to do. We've given a few options out there. We're just waiting to see what comes back, really. But hopefully we'll be able to do something with your local favourite tipple pub and do something with them over the lockdown. Sorry, not lockdown. We're not in lockdown quite yet, are we? Tier 4, as we always is. So if you're on Tier 4, welcome along, everybody. We will be doing some stuff to keep you amused and quizzically excited. Hopefully we'll have some stuff back in the pubs, but until then we're going to be using the staying in, which is here at Big Jim's luxurious staying in abode. This is quite funny over here. It's just so distracting. I'm trying to be professional. Love, come and say hello. Link below. Feel free to come and say hello. Best of luck this evening. So this evening I couldn't bear looking back over 2020, not in a full 60 questions of it, 50 questions of it. So this evening we're going to look back at the last decade. So we'll look back at the last 10 years. Oh, it's me on the screen. That's really weird. So we're going to look back over the last 10 years. From 2010 through to 2021. So 10 years of quizzical fun, 50 general knowledge questions. Don't forget, we've got the final 5 for double points. If you happen to make the top 8 this evening, then you will play the Quizzy 8. So hopefully you've paid, you clicked to PayPal, you've paid your £1 per person, you've got your code, you've logged on to myquiz.org, you put your code from PayPal into that system, and you are ready to go. So if everybody's ready, eyes down for full house, ladies and gents, boys and girls, for the first time of 2021. Let's play Big Jim's Pub Quiz. Simultaneously shouting. The single biggest TV audience of the 2010s included live events was for BBC One's coverage of what event, which was watched by 24.5 million people? The Olympics 2012 opening ceremony, the Olympics 2012 closing ceremony, or Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding? So which one of those had the biggest audience coverage over the last 10 years, watched by 24.5 1.5 million people. Was it Olympics 2012 opening ceremony, the Olympics 2012 closing ceremony, or Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding? Lock them in, lock them out. It was the Olympics closing ceremony in 2012 was the most watched. Well done if you got that one. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at the top. Stewards Inquiry in 2. Smarty Pints in 3. Tech Guy at 4 and H&J at 5. Well done if you got that one, Facebook. In March 2019, according to Forbes, who became the world's youngest billionaire at just 21? Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, or Khloe Kardashian? So according to Forbes in 2019, who became the world's youngest billionaire at just 21? Oh, was it Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, or Khloe Kardashian? Know that one, Facebook? Hopefully you do. YouTube, hope you're doing well. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Kylie Jenner. Well done if you went for Kylie. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at the top. Smarty Pints at 2. Stewart Inquiry at 3. Cornish Cobbler at 4. And Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. Well done if you got that one. Here comes your next one. Which band finally announced they would release their music to a range of streaming services in December 2015? The Beatles, Metallica, or Coldplay? So which band finally announced to the world that they would release their music to a range of streaming services in December 2015? The Beatles, Metallica, or Coldplay? Do you know that one, YouTube? Hopefully you do. Know that one, Facebook? It's up to you. Lock them in, lock them out. Which band released all their music in December 2015? It was the Beatles. Well done if you went for the Beatles. That was the right answer. Stewards Inquiry at the top. Quiznos Business in at 2. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 3. H&J at 4. And Smarty Pints at 5. Hello, Smarty Pints. What's the name of the 2018 stop motion animation from Wes Anderson? Song of the Sea, Kubo and the Two Strings, or Isle of Dogs? So what's the name of the 2018 stop motion animation from Wes Anderson? Was it Song of the Sea, Kubo and the Two Strings, or Isle of Dogs? How you doing, YouTube? Know that one? How you doing, Facebook? Any ideas? Big thumbs up if you do. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which the film it was all about. It was Isle of Dogs. Well done if you got that one. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at the top. H&J in at 2. Stewards Inquiry at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And the Cornish Cobblers nibbling at 5. Well done, Lockdown. In 2020, which aging rocker's journey to the Brits went viral when he tweeted a picture of himself travelling there on the tube, having used his discount pass? Was it Ronnie Wood, Kenny Jones, or Rod Stewart? So in 2020, which aging rocker's journey to the Brits went viral when they tweeted a picture of himself travelling there on the tube using their discount pass? Was it Ronnie Wood, Kenny Jones, or Rod Stewart? Know that one, YouTube? Know that one, Facebook? Hopefully you do. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Ronnie Woods. It was Ronnie Wood. Well, you got that. H and J top. Stewards Inquiry at 2. Tequila Mockingbirds at 3. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 4. And Quiznos Business, you're at 5. Here they come. What animals appeared all over Essex to celebrate Colchester Zoo's 50th anniversary in 2013? Giraffes, elephants, or gorillas? So what animals appeared all over Essex to celebrate Colchester Zoo's 50th anniversary in 2013? Was it giraffes, elephants, or gorillas? Oh, imagine being able to go all over Essex. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is giraffes. Well done if you got that one. Everybody getting that one. H&J at the top. Stewards Inquiry at 2. Tequila Mockingbirds at 3. Lockdown and free smoking barrels at 4. And Quiznos Business still on hot on the heels at 5. Well done, guys and girls. Spaghetti Junction, one of the biggest motorway interchanges in Europe, turned 40 in May of what year? Was it 2010, 2012, or 2014? So Spaghetti Junction, one of the biggest motorway interchanges in Europe, turned 40 in May of what year? Was it 2010, 2012, or 2014? So in what year did this Spaghetti Junction turn 40? Happy birthday, Spaghetti Junction. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is 2012. 12. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Tequila Mockingbirds at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Smarty Pints back at 4. And Stuart's Inquiries back at 5. Well done, everybody. Here comes your next one. One of the biggest selling UK albums of 2018 was Staying at Tamara's by which singer-songwriter? George Ezra, the 1975, or Lily Allen? One of the biggest selling UK albums of 2018 was Staying at Tomorrow's by who? Was it George Ezra, the 1975, or Lily Allen? Know that one YouTube? Know that one Facebook? Hopefully you do. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is George Ezra. Well done if you got that. H&J at the top, Tequila Mockingbirds at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Smarty Pints at 4, and Stuart's Inquiry at 5. Well done if you got that one. Are you ready for your next one? True or false? False or true? Tupac Shakur appeared on stage at Coachella with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre in 2015. Is that true or is that false? So true or false? False or true? There's the clue. It's a choice of 2. The choice is solely down to you, but it will be one of those 2. Will it be Tupac Shakur appeared on stage at Coachella with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre in 2015? Is that true or is that false? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is true. He appeared via hologram. So it's true. Well done. H&J at the top. Tequila Mockingbirds at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Quizness Business back at 5. Which item increased by 26% in sales during the World Cup of 2018? Waistcoats, flat caps, or Iceland shirts? So what item of clothing increased by 26% in sales during the World Cup 2018? Was it waistcoats, flat caps, or Iceland shirts? Imagine Gareth Southgate's Iceland. Can you do a throw-in? Probably. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. Was waistcoats. Well done. Waistcoats. H&J at the top. Tequila Mockingbirds at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Stuart's Inquiry at 4. Quizness Business. You are at 5. Well done, everybody. Here comes your next one. The Great British Bake Off launched in 2010, but who was the first winner? Joanne Wheatley, Ed Kimber, or John Waite? So the Great British Bake Off launched in 2010, but who was the first winner? Was it Joanne Wheatley, Ed Kimber, or John Waite? Now that one YouTube, now that one Facebook, hopefully you do. Great British Bake Off, who won the first one in 2010? Long time ago now, isn't it? Lock them in, lock them out. It was Ed Kimber. That was what it was all about. Well done if you got that. H&J, you're at the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels, you're at 2. Quizness Business, you're at 3. Pierre and Marie, are you at 4? And Tequila Mockingbirds, you are at 5. Well done. In 2011, the widest bum in the world at 5 foot 3 inches. But what is the equivalent weight in celebrities of Dionne Washington's backside? Is it 2.5 Kim Kardashians, 3.5 Kate Mosses, or 3 Victoria Beckhams? So she's got a bottom that's 5 foot 3 inches wide. But how much does it weigh? 2.5 Kim Kardashians, 3.5 Kate Mosses, or 3 Victoria Beckhams? 5 foot 3. I know Steve's trying to work out what 5 foot 3 looks like. It is 3 Victoria Beckhams. 3 Victoria Beckhams. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Pierre and Marie at 3. Quizness Business at 4. And Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. Well done if you got that one. Aston Villa beat which club in the Championship playoff final to return to the Premier League in 2019? Was it Swansea, Derby County, or Middlesbrough? So Aston Villa beat which club in the Championship playoff final to return to the Premier League in 2019? Was it Swansea, Derby County, or Middlesbrough? Lock them in, lock them out. It was Derby County. That's the one it was all about. Well done if you got that. H&J at the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Pierre and Marie at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And the Stuart's Inquiry back at 5. Hello, James. Welcome along. Which Harry Potter star became a Goodwill ambassador in 2014? Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, or Rupert Grint? So which Harry Potter star became a Goodwill ambassador in 2014? Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, or Rupert Grint? Five seconds to go. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It's Emma Watson. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Pierre and Marie at 3. Stuart Inquiry at 4. And the Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. Hello, Sandra's team. Welcome to 2021. The winners of both the men's and women's race at the 2016 London Marathon represented which country? Was it Kenya, Ethiopia, or Uganda? So the winners of both the men's and women's race at the 2016 London Marathon represented which country? Was it Kenya, Ethiopia, or Uganda? Yeah. So we're back on Trivia Theme Thursdays this Thursday, live from the Staying In. Lock them in, lock them out. It was Kenya. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2, Pierre and Marie at 3, Stuart Inquiry at 4, and the Cornish Cobblers back nibbling at 5. In 2013, which two significant celebrations, one global, the other one USA, coincided for the first time in 125 years? Hanukkah and Thanksgiving, Yom Kippur and Thanksgiving, or Diwali and Independence Day? So in 2013, which two significant celebrations, one global, the other to do the USA, coincided for the first time 125 years? Hanukkah and Thanksgiving, Yom Kippur and Thanksgiving, or Diwali and Independence Day? It was Hanukkah and Thanksgiving. Well done, you've got that. H&J at the top, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2, Pierre and Marie at 4, Cornish Cobbler at 4, and Smarty Pints holding in at 5. Well done if you got that one. 50% got that right. In what year did the singer Whitney Houston sadly pass away? 2012, 2013, or 2014? So in what year did the singer Whitney Houston sadly pass away? 2012, 2013, or 2014? What do you reckon, Facebook and YouTube? You know that one? Hopefully you do. Big thumbs up to you if you do. They're looking confident in the Staying In. Lock them in, lock them out. It was 2012. Well done if you went for that. H&J at the top, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2, Cornish Cobbler at 3, Pierre and Marie at 4, and Smarty Pints at 5. In 2014, the WW1 memorial at the Tower of London caught the public imagination, but how many poppies were there in total? 880,000, 888,246, 1,888,246, or 2,888,246. I'll give you a clue, it ends in 246. 888,246, 1,888,246, or 2,888,246. Lock them in, lock them out. It was 888,246. Well done if you got that. H&J at the top, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2, Cornish Cobbler at 3, Pierre and Marie at 4, Quiznos Business, you're back at 5. True or false? False or true? 2020 was the year of the ram in the Chinese zodiac. Is that true or is that false? So true or false? False or true? There's the clue. The choice is down to you. It will be one of those two. It'll either be true or be false. The 2020 was the year of the ram in the Chinese zodiac. Is that true or is that false? Ironically, if the Chinese zodiac had a bat, that would be ironic, wouldn't it? Really, if it had been the year of the bat. You know what I mean? Lock them in, lock them out. It is false. It's the year of the rat. It is the year of the rat. Close to bat. H&J at the top, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 2, Cornish Cobbler at 3, Pierre and Marie at 4, and Quiznos Business still at 5. Well done, guys and girls. Which team won the university boat race in 2016? Oxford, Cambridge, or was it a draw? So which team won the university boat race in 2016? Was it Oxford, Cambridge, or a draw? What do you reckon, Facebook, YouTube? Know that one? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Cambridge. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Lockdown of Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Pierre and Marie at 4. And Quiznos Business at 5. It was Cambridge that won the University Boat Race in 2006. Well done. Who was the top of the Forbes' rich list for 2017? Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, or Donald Trump? So who was the top of the Forbes' rich list for 2017? Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, or Donald Trump? 3 likely candidates, but which one? Lock them in, lock them out. Bill Gates is what that one was all about. Well done if you went for that one. H&J at the top. Lockdown of Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Quiznos Business at 4. And the Tequila Mockingbird at 5. Well done if you got that one. Which Toy Story movie was released in 2010? Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, or Toy Story 4? So which Toy Story movie was released in 2010? So Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, or Toy Story 4? It's like a tongue twister saying Toy Story quite a lot. Now on Facebook, now that on YouTube, hopefully you do. Lock them in, lock them out. Toy Story 3 is what that's all about. Well done if you went for that one. H&J at the top. Lockdown of Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And the Steward's Inquiry are back at 5. Hello, James and the boys. And girls sometimes. Name the dog who became an internet hit chasing deer across a park in November 2011. Was it Fenton, Benton, or Shenton? Could be any of those miming it in the. It could be any of them, couldn't it? Name the dog who became an internet success chasing deer across a park in November 2011. Fenton, Benton, or Shenton? 2011. Oh, I mean, makes you feel old, eh? Lock them in, lock them out. Fenton was the right answer. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Lockdown of Free Smoking Barrels at 2. Cornish Cobbler at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And Steward's Inquiry still at 5. Well done if you got that one. Here comes your next one. Which 2012 worldwide sensation's real name is Park Ji-sung? Is it Pitbull, Psy, or Flo Rida? So which 2012 worldwide sensation's real name is Park Ji-sung? Is it Pitbull, Psy, or Flo Rida? To be honest with you, I don't want to say what that looked like, but, you know, obviously a very good Christmas for someone. Did you get a space hopper? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is Psy. It is indeed. Whoop them Gangnam Style. Okay. Looking good, everybody. Here comes your next one. Which country's nickname Super Eagles won the Soccer Football 2013 Africa Cup of Nations? Nigeria, Algeria, or Egypt? So which countries nicknamed Super Eagles won the soccer or football, depending which country you're from, 2013 Africa Cup of Nations? Was it Nigeria, Algeria, or Egypt? 2013's Africa's Cup of Nations. Which country nicknamed the Super Eagles? It was Nigeria. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Cornish Cobbler in at 2. Lockdown of Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And Steward's Inquiry at 5. Well done if you got that one. Channel 4 opened its new headquarters in 2019 in which city? Liverpool, Leeds, or Leicester? I'll give you a clue. It begins with an L. Channel 4 opened its new headquarters in 2019 in which city? Was it Liverpool, Leeds, or Leicester? How you doing, Facebook? Hopefully you know that one. Got that one. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It is Leeds. Well done if you got that one. H&J at the top. Cornish Cobbler at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Steward's Inquiry at 4 and Quiznos Business at 5. Well done. Oh, Jenny, what are you passing around? That looks quite nice. In May 2014, the World Health Organization declared an international emergency due to major outbreaks of what nearly eradicated disease? Measles, polio, or rubella? So May 2014, the World Health Organization declared an international emergency due to major outbreaks of what nearly eradicated disease? Measles, polio, or rubella? Can you imagine in 6 years that's what's going to be like, you know, in March 2020? Yes, polio was the right answer. Well done if you got that. Locked them in, locked them out. Polio was the right answer. H&J at the top. Cornish Cobbler at 2. Lockdown the Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And Stewart's Inquiry at 5. The game in Monopoly celebrated what anniversary in 2015? Was it his 80th, 75th, or 60th? So the game Monopoly celebrated what anniversary in 2015? Was it the 80th, the 75th, or the 60th? Lock them in, lock them out. The 80th birthday was what it was all about. H&J at the top, Cornish Cobbler at 2, Lockdown the Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Stewart's Inquiry at 5. Well done if you got that one. Here comes the next one. True or false? False or true? Eat Like Andy was a 2019 advertising campaign by McDonald's. So true or false? False or true? There's a clue. Which one of the two? That really is down to you. Is it true or is it false? Eat Like Andy was a 2019 advertising campaign by McDonald's. Is that true or is that false? True or false? False or true? Lock those answers in and let's find out which of the two. It's false. It was Burger King. Burger King. Eat Like Andy was a Burger King advertising campaign. H&J at the top, Cornish Cobbler at 2, Lockdown the Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Quizness Business back at 5. Who triumphed playing 2014 Glastonbury's Festival's Legends Sunday Tea Time slot in 2014? Was it Tom Jones, Dolly Parton, or Stevie Wonder? So who triumphed playing the 2014 Glastonbury Festival's Legends Sunday Tea Time slot? Was it Tom Jones, Dolly Parton, or Stevie Wonder? See, Nolan and Liam have made up this morning, making it all more sparking Oasis reunion for Glastonbury. First one out of the pandemic. Imagine that. Lock it in, lock it out. Let's find out. It's Dolly Parton was what it was all about. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J in at 2, Lockdown the Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Quizness Business back at 5. In 2012, who offered $5 million to charity in return for Barack Obama's college and passport application records? Was it Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or Rupert Murdoch? So in 2012, who offered $5 million to charity in return for Barack Obama's college and passport application records? Was it Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or Rupert Murdoch? Lock them in, lock them out. Donald Trump was what that was all about. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J in at 2, Lockdown the Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Quizness Business at 5. Comes your next one. Greenpeace promoted nuclear in 2015 by flying a large hot air balloon over what famous landmark? Was it Buckingham Palace, the Taj Mahal, or the White House? So Greenpeace promoted nuclear disarmament in 2015 by flying a large hot air balloon over what famous landmark? Was it Buckingham Palace, Taj Mahal, or the White House? Lock those answers in. It was the Taj Mahal. Well done if you went for that one. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown the Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Mockingbirds at 4, and Tech Guys back at 5. Comes your next one. Which not strictly European country won the 2018 Eurovision Song Contest in Lisbon? Was it Australia, Israel, or Greece? So which not strictly European country won the 2018 Eurovision Song Contest in Lisbon? Is it Australia, Israel, or Greece? I wonder how that works this year for us. Can we still enter? Or do we have to apply for 4 permits before we do? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Israel. Well done. It went for Israel. 50-50 split tonight. Well done. Cornish Cobble at the top. H&J at 2. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3. Tequila Mockingbirds at 4. And Tech Guys at 5. Only a point between us all now. It's getting close. In 2010, India announced the reintroduction of which animal 60 years after being hunted to extinction in the wild? Was it the cheetah, the rhino, or the peacock? So in 2010, India announced the reintroduction of which animal 60 years after being hunted to extinction in the wild? Was it cheetah, rhino, or the peacock? Nice to have some good news stories, isn't it? I mean, it is 11 years out of date, but it's nice to have some good news stories, isn't it? Lock them in, lock them out. It was the cheetah. That's what that was all about. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobble at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Tech Guy at 5. Well done if you got that one. Here comes your next one. Which massively popular annual sport event did the BBC not televise in 2013 for the first time since broadcasting it on TV in the 1960s? Was it the Ashes, Wimbledon, or the Grand National? So which massively popular annual sport event did the BBC not televise in 2013 for the first time since broadcasting it on TV in the 1960s? Was it the Ashes, Wimbledon, or the Grand National? It was the Grand National. Well done if you got that. Cornish Cobble at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tech Guy at 4, and Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. Was the Grand National switched to ITV in 2013. Stephen King's 2016 book is End of What? Is it End of Day, End of Watch, or End of Fear? So Stephen King's 2016 book is End of, is it Day, End of Watch, or End of Fear? End of the vaccine. That's what's a nice one for this year, wouldn't it? Lock them in, lock them out. End of Watch is the right answer. Well done if you got that. Cornish Cobble at the top, HJ at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tech Guy at 4, and Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. End of Watch was the one. Stephen King's book. Well done. What did Denmark ban in May 2011 that made headlines in the UK? Iceland, IPA, or Marmite? So what did Denmark ban in May 2011 that made headlines in the UK? Iceland, IPA, or Marmite? Mum's gone to Denmark doesn't have the same ring, does it, as an advertising slogan? Lock those in. Lock them in, lock them out. It is Marmite. That's what it's all about. Cornish Cobble at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tech Guy at 4, and Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. Yeah, Denmark banned Marmite in 2011. Which two chart hopping singles, which female artists had the most #1 hit singles in the UK charts in 2020? Was it Ariana Grande, Dua Lipa, or Lady Gaga? With 2 chart-topping hit songs, which female artist had the most #1 hit singles in the UK charts in 2020? Was it Ariana Grande, Dua Lipa, or Lady Gaga? Exciting times. Lock them in, lock them out. It was Ariana Grande. Well done if you went for that one. Cornish Cobble at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tech Guy at 4, and Tequila Mockingbirds at 5. 7 away from the final 5 this evening. True or false? False or true? 2013 started on a Tuesday. Is that true or is that false? So true or false? False or true? There's the clue. The choice is down to you. It'll be one of those two. It'll either be true or it'll be false. 2013 started on a Tuesday. Is that true or is that false? Hopefully you're doing well, Facebook. You know that one. Lock them in, lock them out. It is true. It started on a Tuesday. Cornish Cobble at the top, H&J in at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Tech Guy at 5. Started on a Tuesday, 2013. It was announced in 2019 that Bristol would become the first city in the UK to ban what from all its roads from 2021? Petrol cars or diesel cars? So it was announced in 2019 that Bristol would become the first city in the UK to ban what from all its roads from 2021? Petrol cars or diesel cars? That's this year, by the way, just in case anybody hadn't worked out. It is diesel cars. Well done, everybody. Cornish Gobbler at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free, Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Tech Guy at 5. Yeah, this year they're going to ban all diesel cars, apparently, in Bristol. Best of luck. In 2015, which global contest ruled against the use of swimsuits for its 114 competitors for the first time since 1951? Was it Miss World, World's Strongest Man, or World Volleyball? So in 2014, what global contest ruled against the use of swimsuits for its 114 competitors for the first time since 1951? Was it Miss World, World's Strongest Man, or World Volleyball? Lock them in, lock them out. It was Miss World. Well done. Miss World got rid of the swimsuit part. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J in at 2, Lockdown and Free, Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Tech Guys back at 5. Well done if you got that one. In 2016, NASA's Juno spacecraft became the first to orbit what? Was it the Sun, Mercury, or Jupiter? So in 2006, NASA's Juno spacecraft became the first to orbit what? Was it the Sun, Mercury, or Jupiter? Hopefully doing well, Facebook and YouTube. All looking lovely. Big thumbs up to you all. Lock them in, lock them out. Jupiter is what it's all about. Well done if you got that one. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free, Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Cakey 10's at 5. Hello, Phil. Welcome to the top 5. In March 2018, what major fast food restaurant was forced to close many UK branches due to a shortage of chicken? Nando's or KFC? So March 2018, what major fast food restaurant was forced to close many UK branches due to a shortage of chicken? Was it Nando's or KFC? It's probably a good idea to mention it's Veganary month, by the way. You can go a little bit vegan this month if you fancy it, everybody. There's lots of shaking heads. Try it, why not? You might like it. Lock them in, lock them out. It is KFC. That's the one it was all about. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J in at 2, Lockdown and Free, Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Cakey 10 still holding tight at 5. Well done, Phil. 2 away from the final 5. Which major high street retailer with 79 stores went into administration in November 2019? Mothercare, BHS, or Bright House? So which major high street retailer with 79 stores went into administration in November 2019? Was it Mothercare, BHS, or Bright House? Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Mothercare. Well done. If you went for Mothercare, it was the right answer. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J in at 2, Lockdown and Free, Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Cakey 10 at 5. Last normal question tonight, and then it's double points for the final 5. The drama series aired in 2020 and based on the play Quiz charts the story of which convicted game show cheat? Is it Tom Ingram, Charles Ingram, or Paul Ingram? Don't you start coughing. They'll blame you, get you for a COVID test. Drama series aired in 2020 and based on the play Quiz charts the story of which convicted game show cheat? Tom Ingram, Charles Ingram, or Paul Ingram? Lock them in, lock them out. Charles Ingram is what it's all about. Guys, this is your last chance to get in the Quizzy 8. And this, like, we're going to look at things and people we lost over the last decade. So things and people we lost over the last decade. Not lost as in we couldn't find our car keys lost, but had gone for good. Which clothing accessory shop disappeared from our high streets in 2013? Principles, the Sock Shop, the Tie Whack, or Banana Republic? So which clothing accessory shop disappeared from our high streets in 2013? Principles, Sock Shop, Tie Rack, or Banana Republic? Lockdown, you were very quick on that. Was it one of your favourites? Lock 'em in, lock 'em out. Tyrack is what it was all about. Well done. He went for Tyrack. Cornish Cobbler at the top. H&J. Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels. Tequila Mockingbird. Stewards Inquiry. Don't forget, if you're playing this at home, the final 5 are worth 2 points each. So give yourself 2 points for each of these final 5 questions. Which legendary British rock star died 2 days after his 69th birthday in 2016? David Cassidy, David Bowie, Lemmy, or George Michael? So which legendary British rock star died 2 days after his 69th birthday in 2016? David Cassidy, David Bowie, Lemmy, or George Michael? Jen's looking confident. Lock him in, lock him out. David Bowie was the one that was all about. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Pierre and Marie are back at 5. Which budget retailer was forced to close 335 stores for good on the 10th of August 2018? Pound Stretcher, the 99p store, Pound World, or Q&S? So which budget retailer was forced to close 335 stores for good on the 10th of August 2018? Was it Pound Stretcher, 99p store, Pound World, or Q&S? It was Pound World. Well done if you went for Pound World. That was the right answer. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tech Guy at 4, and Tequila Mockingbirds back at 5. 2 more to go, everybody. Double points, don't forget. Swedish DJ and electronic artist whose real name was Tim Bergling died in April 2018. Was it Deadmau5, Avicii, Mac Miller, or Nate Dogg? Swedish DJ and electronic artist whose real name was Tim Bergling died in April 2018. Was it Deadmau5, Avicii, Mac Miller, or Nate Dogg? One of those is an impossible answer. Lock them in, lock them out. Avicii is the right answer. Well done if you got that. Cornish Cobbler at the top, H&J at 2, Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels at 3, Tequila Mockingbirds at 4, and Quiznos Business at 5 now. All right, Facebook, here comes your last one. Which toy store finally closed its doors in 2018? Maplin's, Gamesland, Toy Master, or Toys R Us? So which toy store finally closed its doors in 2018? Maplin's, Gamesland, Toy Master, or Toys R Us? There's millions of answers all under one roof. Lock them in, lock them out. Let's find out which one it's all about. It was Toys R Us. So let's have a little look who's made the Quizzy 8 tonight and who's going to be joining us for the Quizzy 8. Facebook, YouTube, thanks for joining us this evening. Let's have a little look what our top 10 looks like tonight. So in at 10 is Smarty Pints. In at number 9 is Cakey 10. In at 8 is Tech Guy. In at 7 is Pierre and Marie. In at 6 is Stewards Inquiry. In at 5 is Quiznos Business. In at 4 is Tequila Mockingbirds. In at 3 is Lockdown and Free Smoking Barrels. In at 2 is H&J. And in at number 1 is Cornish Cobbler. What will it look like after we've played the Quizzy 8? For those of you that have made the top 8, you have been sent a code to come and join us on the Quizzy 8. We're going to flip onto that. For everybody else that's joined us for the Virtual 50 this evening, Facebook, YouTube, thank you very much. I'm going to go and chat to people and staying in before we play the Quizzy 8. Don't forget, ladies and gents, keep your eyes peeled on Facebook. We're waiting for confirmation of what we can do in the pubs. They're all taking stock of where they are. But at this precise moment, on Thursday, we'll be running the first trivia-themed Thursday of Tier 4. So we'll be running that on Thursday night. Thursday night, we'll be doing that. So keep your eyes on Facebook. It'll tell you what's going on. We're going to be doing that later on. Boys and girls, mums and dads, and anybody stuck in between, you've been fantastic. I've been average. What a great start to 2021. It's been Big Jim's Pub Quiz. It's been the Virtual 50. We're going to go and play the Quizzy 8, and we shall see you either on Thursday for the Trivia Theme Quiz or on Sunday for the next Virtual 50. whatever else you do, hand, space and face, let's stay safe. And we'll see you for the next quiz time. Bye-bye.